All right, everybody, we have a request for doing winter 2020. Test 1, part 4, question 1, and the part 4 is the short answer. And we're supposed to draw all the primary amides with this formula, C5H10ClNO. Before you do this question, you need to figure out what the minimum primary amide has. It's got a nitrogen. Here's the min. Nitrogen attached to carbonyl. Every molecule must have that. And you're not allowed to add any more carbons to the nitrogen. How do I know that? Primary means the only bond from nitrogen to carbon is the carbonyl carbon. Do not add any carbons to nitrogen. So when I show up and do this question, there's the min. I just put my thing in front of it now. I'm going to need a lot. So you're doing this just with, this is just like a warm-up exercise. Make a lot of copies. It's okay if you make extra copies. You're not going to lose points if you just leave them hanging around. You just don't get points unless it fits all of the formula. There you go. You know, I could have been even smarter about it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And we need to be C5H10ClNO. So there's a new question now. How many ways can you add 4 more carbons? Isn't that what we have to do? I've added 1 out of 5. I'll tell you the ways. You want to hear them? This is why learning nomenclature early is good. Here are all the ways to do 4 more carbons. Butyl, isobutyl, sec-butyl, tert-butyl. Those are all the ways you know how to draw a 4-carbon group. So, draw a butyl. And where does it have to be? It can't be on the nitrogen. On the carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do multiple times. Maybe the first 2 rows. I might have done too many. I don't know. Because now the question is, how many different ways can you put a chlorine on that skeleton? You can put it on the end. No rule says you can't put it on the end. That molecule is almost done. Some of you are going to leave it like that, and you're going to lose a quarter point. Because when you're doing stick figures, what are the only H's you're allowed to skip? H is on carbon. You are not allowed to skip this H. Not allowed. And since all my other examples will have the Cl somewhere else, make sure you take care of business. You're not allowed to skip H's on N. I think there's 4 ways to put the Cl on, right? You can't put it on the carbonyl carbon, that's 5 bonds, but you can put it here. And let's make Cl more interesting, I don't know, pink. You can put it there. 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 I'm getting rid of this one. Not really. I exhausted all of the butyl groups, didn't I? What was the other butyl I said? Or give me one of them. Isobutyl. 3 in a row with a V. Do that like a bunch of times. Ask yourself, how many ways can you put the Cl? Well, I'm going to get rid of one of my H's again, because I can put it on the nitrogen. So there's an H and a pink Cl. All the other examples, it's not pink, it's purple. All the other examples going to need 2 H's on your N. And the next example can put the Cl here. And Cl there. And Cl there. And somebody's going to tell me to try to put the Cl up here instead. And I'm going to say that's not a new molecule. Right? These CH3s are the same as each other. So you pick Cl on one of them. On the test, if you draw a new molecule that looks like this one, but with the Cl up here instead, I'm just going to do this. Scribble it out. I'm not going to say -1 point. No. You just don't get a point for it, okay? I want to encourage you to try as many as you can get. So that's 2 of the butyls. Next up. Sec. So 3 in a row again. With the V, it's not a V, the branch immediately. That's what I should have said. 2, 3, branch immediately. 1, 2, 3, branch immediately. I don't know. Do I need all of them? Maybe. We like our first one to have the Cl on the N with an H. All the others NH2. And you're getting the hang of this, I hope. That's a possibility for Cl. That's a different possibility there. That's another possibility there. Another possibility there. And I'm anticipating where I'm going next. Oh, no, you just don't get points for the ones you didn't draw. So your goal is not to get them all. Once you get to like over 10, you're starting to feel pretty good about yourself. Okay. All right. And I preempted myself and answered the question, what's the last butyl group? Tert. So that's one example, and there's only one more. It's with any of the methyls having a Cl, right? So I'll put it right underneath. Got 2 H's. These I'm not going to use. And then I put a chicken foot. And you pick one of the methyls for the Cl. Pretty sure I got them all. That was well over 10, wasn't it? Good strategies, I think, came out in that one. It's going to be a good video, if it works. Okay. Stop that segment.